Welcome back, all you amazing human beings. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I believe we're well over 20,000 downloads, and that's just in the last few years. It just means a lot to me. It's crazy to have that many people listening, watching. I'm forever grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's dive in. Chase someone faster. I'm probably going to get excited and riled up during this episode because this just happened a few weeks ago. As a lot of you know, I love and obsessed with this Manitou Incline. You've probably heard me mention it before. It's basically on the side of this mountain in Manitou Springs, Colorado. It is 2,768 stairs to the top. It comes out to just under 1 mile from bottom to top, and it's over 2,000 feet of elevation gain. And then once you get to the top, it is stunningly beautiful. You can see Manitou Springs, the little town down below. You can see miles in the distance. And then there's a trail called the Bar Trail that is give or take about 3 miles winding down the side of the mountain. The interesting part is I've been trying to shoot for this goal to get from the bottom to the top in under 25 minutes. I think I got 27 minutes and change a few weeks ago. I was really excited. I've been going up with a weight vest on, 15-pound weight vest, about two, three, four times in a row, and then I'll take it off and then see on that the fifth day, how fast I can get up there. And that's how I've been training over the course of this summer and into the fall. Recently, I get to the top and normally, I'm out of breath. I normally knock out a couple hundred push-ups at the top, and then I start to run down. And I go at a decently fast pace. I'm not trying to really, really, really push most of the time because the push, I normally go hard from my car, which is about 3/4 of a mile from the bottom of the incline, and then push hard up the 2,000 feet of elevation gain. And then I jog down. Well, this day was different. I am jogging down, and there's a guy behind me. He's running so fast that I didn't even catch a glimpse of him, and the trail's pretty narrow at points. And he blows by me like I am slow walking down this mountain. And I thought, first off, this is impressive. This guy is ripping down the side of the mountain. And then part of me, the male ego, was like, wow, I'm going slow. I could probably pick up the pace. And had this guy not passed me, it's so wild, like how the mind and just environment that you're in works. Had this guy not passed me, I would have stayed at that similar pace the whole way down. I would have enjoyed it. I would have caught the scenery. I probably wouldn't have remembered it because of how many times I've done it, but I would have enjoyed it all the way down. Now this guy passes me, flies by me, and I thought to myself, okay, I was only about 10% of the way down. And I thought, all right, Matt, let's see if you can keep this guy in sight and how long I can keep him in sight for. Let's play a little game. I start to crank it up, and I'm probably doing, and it's rocky and it's technical on the way down. You have to be careful. I was maybe doing 12 minute miles down, at least at that pace for the first half mile, quarter mile, whatever it was. Now he blows by me, and we're doing right around 30 minute miles, and it is a technical trail going down where some of the rocks, there's a foot or two drop off. So you do need to be careful. And I also wanted to see, can I push it? How long can I keep this guy in my sights for? I am working harder than I ever have on this way down. I am tapping into different parts of me that, quite honestly, I didn't think were in there. And I found out later that this guy is training for some big events that are going to be held on the mountain, on that trail. He was just so good. And I was able to sometimes look up and just see where his footwork was and how he did this so quickly and so graciously. He just looked like he wasn't really trying. If there was a video on both of us, it would probably have looked like He was just floating down the side of this mountain and it would at maybe 50%. And it probably looked like I was doing 400%, just like jerky and making sure because I was way out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to going that fast down the side of the mountain. It looked like, at least from what I saw, that he was used to it. We're going down. So it's 3 miles down. We're 1 mile in. I can still see him. We're a mile and a half in, and I am way beyond my comfort zone, and I still see him. And now I start thinking, okay, I'm keeping him in my sights, and there's switchbacks so he can see me as well, which made it even more fun. And now I start cranking it up, and I'm like, okay, it's not good enough that I can just see him. Let's see how close can I close the gap and get closer to him as we get closer to the bottom. Now we're 2 miles in. There's only 1 mile left, and I'm gaining on him. I actually almost bit it at one point because some person was coming up and didn't make eye contact till the last second, and I had to like sidestep out of the way, and I got cut up pretty bad. But I got right back up, boom, and keep going. I end up like probably 10 to 20 feet behind him the last mile, and I am, or it felt like I was ripping. We're down to like 7 minute miles in this technical trail and just ramping up the intensity. We finally get to the bottom, and I had to ask this guy, like, he had to have seen me. Maybe he would say he didn't, but I had to just say hello to this man. And I just said, hey, my friend, we both got to the bottom and then we start walking for a second. I said, I just have to thank you because if it wasn't for you, I would never have known I could push myself that far. And now you have me wondering, how much further can I push? How much further can I go faster on the way up? Clearly, I had so much more in the tank on the way down because it was the first time I ever really had anybody push me like that. I'd never seen someone going that fast where I could try to keep up with them. And I told him all this. I just said, I have to thank you. And he said to me, he was laughing and he said, well, I have to be honest. I heard you the whole way. I could hear your feet. And I had a feeling once I passed you that maybe you had a lot more in the tank and you thought, well, I'll just keep up with him. And he said, I just want you to know I was pushing. Like I was pushing because I thought if I let up, this guy's definitely going to pass me. And he's like, I wasn't sure if you were just toying with me because you were right there the whole time and you could have blown by me or what. But he said, the same goes for me to you. You helped me. I was going a lot faster than I ever would have going down because I wanted to stay in front of you. And it was such a cool moment between me and another guy where we're almost like instant friends because we pushed each other because we got way out of our comfort zone. And he may have been being nice. I don't know. I think he looked, I told him, I was like, he looked like you weren't having much of a problem. And he laughed and said, trust me, I was pushing. But we both got better in that 3 mile stretch because there was this healthy competition. And as the title says, chase someone faster. Chase someone faster. It's not just running down the side of a mountain. It's not just in a 5K, 10K, half full marathon. It's in life. Chase someone faster. If you're building a business, find somebody that's 5, 10 years ahead of you, or find somebody that's taking quicker actions than you. Talk to them, ask them for a phone call, ask them for a Zoom call, ask them for out to grab coffee or go for a walk if you live close by this person. A lot of people will say yes to this, by the way. A lot of people who have got to a certain level and they've had success and now they want to give back. They may say yes to you if you ask them, how did you get there? How did you run so fast? How did you build the business so powerfully and so quickly? How did you build wealth like you did? How did you build a family like you did? Chase someone faster, chase someone further along as well. And it's just what a moment for me thinking, what other areas can I chase someone faster? That's the challenge I leave you with at the end of this episode. Think about one area of your life and whatever the first one is that hits you. What do you need to improve on the most? Bam, whatever that came to you right there, that's the one. Was it finance? Was it career? Was it family? Was it friendships? Was it contribution? Was it growth? Was it health? What area came, was a different area? What came to your mind when I said, what's one area you can improve on and needs the most work? Bam, use that one. And then chase someone faster. Find somebody, a mentor, a friend, somebody you can blind email and just say, you look like you're just doing great and you're steps ahead of me. I would love a quick conversation. Ask three, five, seven people that guarantee you'll get at least one that says, I would be happy to hop on a Zoom call with you and just chat about how I built what I built, or chat about how I run as fast as I run, or how I eat the healthiest foods, or how I sleep the best. Whatever area you're trying to improve, you can find somebody that's playing the game at a faster, further level than you. That's the challenge. Who can you chase that is faster than you? I got to give a shout out to my man. I believe his name was Dan, who was out there and was definitely faster than me and made me unleash a version of myself that I did not know was in there and running downhill on a technical trail. Thank you, Dan. Always, always, always have somebody out there where you can chase somebody that's faster and further along than you. Much love. Have a great week. You know where we'll be right here, same time, same channel next week.